New Haven hates us
I
for
will burn it
multiple.
to the ground in order to create a bond with the manatee.
I will murder a whole town to
I will
befriend a
murder him.
manatee. I like it. Thank you,
I'm
Ironsworn.
obsessed now.
Thank you, Ironsworn. In no other game have we said those words before. Okay, we'll get this fired up. Hi, Anthony Pendleton. This is Character Therapy. I'm joined again with Ash, and we're going to be doing. This is episode 2. Yeah.
Woohoo!
Yeah, it's episode 2. Okay, so let's do a quick recap. So where did we land? We don't have to recap the whole thing, but what was maybe like what was important from Signe's perspective that happened last time, and then we can pick up from there.
She was able to form a bond with a family in this backwaters little town that seemed of no consequence, but we wound up spending a lot of time there.
Yeah, I was talking to some folks about that afterwards, and I realized that what turned into a little podunk town that we were going to go to stop off just to get supplies before we headed off to the real story became the real story. Like it was I checked the time afterwards. It was 2 hours that we spent doing shenanigans with this town.
Yay.
which was awesome. It was really cool.
And it turned out really cool. I love the plot twist at the end.
It really did. Okay. Yeah, so Signe, you met a new family, you made a new bond with this family and the community, and then they're the new leaders of the community too.
Yeah.
Because the previous guy got kicked out.
Well, he kind of broke.
He did.
I don't think they really had to kick him out so much as he just.
Yeah. There's that.
Who was that? You're friends with him.
Was that it wasn't was that Alphys?
No, it was something with a V.
Vigo.
Yes.
It was Vigo. Yes, I remember Vigo. Yeah, Vigo broke because he got a bunch of people killed. I remember now.
Yeah.
Cool, dig it. Yeah, I'm looking at your brief notes you had in there. Cool.
Yes.
Yeah, and then we found out that there was some bad people that were sent to go and take your bud, Alden.
Alden, yeah.
It was the Iron Queen sent. It really wasn't the Iron Queen Emmeline. It was somebody in the court that sent them for nefarious reasons.
We have a name for him too.
I'm trying to find it. Not Jalma. Galen. I'm gonna pop my character sheet. I think I saved this stuff too. There, I did. Yeah, Vigo. The Broken Ex-Elder. Cool. Yeah, so now we're going to be heading up to go and talk to find and then talk to Galen, who I'm sure will be very forthcoming with information. Okay.
Oh, yep. I'm sure. They usually are.
Always. Yeah. After a few, knocks to the head, they definitely get along just fine. Cool. Okay.
I'm good at that.
That's right. And I'm good at watching you do that. Or you can just kill them and then we can ask the questions afterwards. Whatever. We get our answers one way or another.
I like this this working relationship here.
It's a win-win. Okay. So we are down nearby 5. That's the little town that we came across. What was the name of that town again? It was
Grimhaven.
And we're making our way up to 4. So this is a pretty significant little journey here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. So Signe, how comfortable are you with going along the roads? Like we can probably kick over to the side and go along the roads, but I don't know how safe that's going to be. Like if Emmeline has people out for you, she controls a good section of space down there. There may be other things we have to run into. Do we chance the woods, or should we go through the old wood?
Well, see, I don't think that Emmeline has people after me. It's just that.
Oh, just after your bud. Yeah.
Took Alden for whatever nefarious reasons, and the people who attacked us before were just from the not Hodunk, but the large city that Alden is from. Because I pissed them off there and had nothing to do with Emmeline.
Cool.
They somehow hooked up with the big muscly guy that we accidentally killed.
That wasn't Alphys. That was
Jalma.
Jalma, that's the one. The fighter.
Office was the one that I pissed off.
Yes, it was. That was the person that tried to kill you in the first place.
Yes, and he still has a vendetta against me.
Absolutely, 100%.
Because of course, why not?
Okay, so it sounds like maybe we're just taking a journey. We're just gonna undertake a journey that takes us up to the Iron Queen's land, and the name was it Stone? I'm trying to remember the name of it. I have it written down here. It is.
They're all horribly bleak names.
They're super bleak. Let's see. Oh, we have it in Legends and People. I should just pop over
Stone.
there.
It's actually called Bleak Stone.
Bleak Stone, a heavily fortified circle city. Okay. Yeah, this is not going to be a problem at all when we go and start all kinds of crap in there. It'll be good times. Cool. Okay. So we're going to be just setting out, and we'll probably take like the roads. There's probably like a main road that goes up there, maybe.
Yeah. Did we heal up and?
Probably not. Let's take a look. How are we faring right now?
Let's see. My health is down 1 and our supply is down 1.
Yeah, we're at 4
but
supply.
My spirit is right back up.
Yeah, my spirit's 4 and my health is 4. I think we're good to go.
Okay.
I think we're ready. Okay. So I've been up this way before. I've been to Bleakstone before. Do you want me to undertake our journey as we go over there? I'll lead us back.
Yes, because you know what? I think I need to do a little retraining with my cave lion because he's been a little too flighty lately.
He really has. Going off, do whatever he pleases. Getting us into trouble.
We just need some bonding time. Is really what it is.
Yep. And what was your cave lion's name again?
Borg.
That's what it was. Okay. So let's see. Hunt down and question those who deviously captured Alden. Okay, so let's go to what are we doing here? Progress. We're starting a journey. Let's add a new journey. This is journey to Bleakstone. Hello, Bleakstone.
Hello. I have a tiny one who is going to bed.
Good night, tiny one.
Good night.
Okay. And let's see, how far are we going? That's a sizable distance, isn't it?
Well, I mean, it's not like there's an actual key on the map. So
yeah, there's not, but there is a nice way to find out how dangerous our journey might be. I'm trying to find it right now. You can check to see how far we're going.
Yeah.
Let's take a look. Undertake a journey. I think it's like if you're trying to cross from one into another, that's a dangerous journey. So I think we're doing a dangerous journey here. Okay. That sounds exciting. Let's do a dangerous journey.
Ooh.
Okay. Off we go. So let's go ahead and begin the first leg of our dangerous journey to Bleakstone. See how we do. Oh, and we're leaving a place where at least one of us shares a bond. So you share the bond.
We both share bonds.
Oh, we do. Yes.
Because you got a bond with Vigo.
With Vigo.
Yes, the broken man.
That's right. Here we go. Okay, so I can take a weak hit, or I can burn my 10 momentum, which I'd really rather not do right now. I'd like to save that. So we're gonna just take a weak hit on this one, and I think that means we're just losing a little bit of supply. Let's take a look here. Undertake a journey. Yep, we're gonna reach waypoint. We're gonna mark progress and suffer 1 supply. Okay, so right now we're in the tiny little town, and maybe we're coming back over that little hill. And we just start to make a little bit of progress as we're coming across. Let me get this up a little bit. Give myself a little more room. There we go. Okay, so we're starting to make some progress, and we find our way maybe to the main road.
Woohoo.
Okay, just over the hill. Hey, let's take the next leg, and make sure you bump your supply down to a +3 now.
Yes. It is now a 3.
Okay, yeah, pretty quick here. We'll be sending your cave lion out to get us some more food. I'm sure that'll work out great.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because I've been working with him.
That's good.
So it'll be great practice.
Yeah. Well, let's get on. Let's crack on a little bit more. We only just left town, so I think we have a little more. There we go. Yeah. See, a weak hit again. I think that's good. So maybe we're making our way along the road. It might be good to run into another town that's nearby here too. Maybe we'll take a look to see what the name of the town is. We don't necessarily have to stop here, but we can at least mark it. And we mark more progress, which is good. But we're losing more supply.
See how depressing this town name is. Oh, so we're going down to 2 supply now.
Yeah, we're down to 2 supply now.
Woo.
Good times. Yeah. So let's find out. Yeah, let's find out how depressing this town name is. New Haven. Oh, that's not bad.
Hey, that's not bad at all.
Okay. Do you want to
stop here?
Do you want to keep track of the legends and people and the notes and things like that? Because if we both do it, I think it breaks the thing.
So I have the journal open.
That works too. We'll just use the journal. I'll tell you what. You use the journal, and then what I'll do is I'll go into the legends people, and I'll go ahead and mark down New Haven. So we have a new town to put in our map.
Woo.
Good old number 6, New Haven. It's a kindly town. Well, let's go ahead and roll to see just how kindly this town is. Watch, it's going to be a freaking train wreck. So this, it's a young town, and they're quite confident. This is good because they're on the main road. This is a town of of joy and prosperity. Yeah. Should this town be run by Queen Emlyn, the Iron Queen? Or if we don't know, we can roll for it. We can roll for it. Maybe it's likely that she doesn't. Roll for it. Okay. So this is a young and confident, a new town, so a new settlement on the road to Bleakstone. Confident and upcoming. Okay. Save those changes. Boom. Okay. So are we going to say that it's likely that it's not that she doesn't own this town?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's roll a D100, and if it's a 26 or higher, she does not. Emlyn, the Iron Queen, does not own this town. She does not own the town. Okay.
All right.
Do you think this is an owned town, or do you think because it's a young town, so maybe this is just a new and independent little merchant town, like on a crossroad or something, or an important?
Yeah, I think they have kind of a utopian feel to them right now because nothing bad has happened yet.
Mm-hmm.
Yet.
That's right.
Yeah. So maybe it's run by hipsters.
Ooh, it's a hipster town. I dig it.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're all about love and peace and sharing what you got.
Mm-hmm. Or so they say.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go over here maybe. And this is number 6. Boom. Okay. And that's on the road. And then the road is, let's do my beautiful freehand. Let's grab a little road color here. That looks roady. So this is maybe like a little town that goes, how do I do this? Freehand. Right? No? Maybe I have to go over into objects and tokens. Boom. Look at that.
Ooh.
Look at that beautiful road. It's glorious. It's so good.
Lovely.
So good. Okay, cool. Okay. Do we want to stop off in this town? Maybe get some supplies? We're running a little bit low. We can probably talk to some folks.
Yeah, I think this is a good place to stop. They seem rather naive, so...
Exactly.
What could go wrong?
What could go wrong? Okay. Do you want me to try to sojourn with this town? I'm great at sojourning.
You're usually better at that than I am.
I'm great at sojourning. Super good. Okay. Yeah, so we're just gonna meet with the local high hoi polloi. Maybe some of the merchants, the well-to-do merchants. And Boss is gonna go and try to introduce himself as a Bloodreader, and we're gonna see about resupplying. Sweet. Always good.
But don't you have that thing where you can re-roll?
I do. Yeah, and I think I may just do it. So let's take a look to see what that thing is. It's called Empowered. When you sojourn and score a weak hit or a miss, cool, I can claim the rights of hospitality warranted by your title or lineage. And if I do, I can roll again and I can add +1. And then if I miss, then it's really, really bad. So we're totally going to do that. And if I miss on that one, I'm totally not using my momentum at all. We're not doing that. This is an all or nothing thing.
Yep.
Cool.
That's why we send Borg in and run away.
That's right. Yeah. So Boss goes and talks to the high hoi polloi, and so they obviously don't respond to me at first. Is there any particular reason? Like I'm about to throw down and tell them the reason that why they should take me seriously because I'm a freaking blood reader. Otherwise, I'm gonna
Maybe none of them have really heard of your type before or know what a blood reader is because it's a newer city. It's probably run by younger people. And then maybe like in the back, there's the one guy who might know.
Yeah, the old guy that's drinking coffee in the back.
Oh, he was not. It's not coffee. Come on.
Wow.
Everyone knows it's whiskey.
Okay, so he's drinking his some kind of, I'd call it a swill. The other town that we just came from probably be drinking the swill. So he's got something a little nicer. And then maybe I just come up and I take off my, I didn't even have my traveling cloak. That's what I gotta get. I gotta get another friggin' traveling cloak. I left it back there with the chimera and stuff. So I come up to this guy, and I'm definitely gonna come up to him, and I pull out my my what do you call it stuff, my reading bowl, and I show it to him, and I absolutely am like, hey, you will give us the time of day, and you will assist us on our quest before I am boss the Bloodreader. And if you don't help me, then I swear on iron that I will make you pay for it. You will come to regret it.
Going in gruff.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm
going to stand in the back and look.
I've had a long day. Okay.
My huge hammer.
I like it. Okay. So I got to re-roll it, and I got to add a +1. And it's a weak hit. Okay. Yeah. So let's see what happens.
At least it's a weak hit.
That's right. Yeah. Now, is this one of those things where if I get even a weak hit, I'm still screwed? Let's see. Roll die. On a miss, you're refused, and your presumption. No. So I can even take a weak hit. So we're fine. Okay. Let's see. So let's do Sojourn. What do we get in a week here? We get choose one. So we each get to choose one from the category below. You still don't have the rules with you yet, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So you have an opportunity. You can either get a thing, like you can take some health or some supply or whatever. How much supply are we down to right now?
2. I will totally take supply.
Okay. Do you want me to also take supply? Just so we can get fully topped off?
How much do we get if I take supply?
You get +2.
+2, so that would take us up to 4.
You know, there's another thing you can do too. If you want, we can roll again. And if we can roll plus heart, and if we do well, we can get extra. Tell you what I'm going to do is, since I'm already here talking to this merchant guy, before you take your action, I am going to push my luck. So what I'm doing is I'm leaning on this guy a little extra hard, but like now I'm trying to like be nicer about it. You know, like, hey, sorry, I really came. You know, you can now see that I'm important, which of course I am. You know, I'm sorry. It's been a long day. I've had to fight off some chimera. I'm not going to get into it for another time. Anyways, what we really need are some supplies. And so now I'm going to lean in and like, do you think you can give us a little bit more, you know, for boss?
No.
So I'm going to go ahead and roll my heart, and I might get some bonuses, or I could get nothing. Let's see. Damn it.
Oh.
So if I want to burn my momentum, you know what? I'm going to burn it because we're going to end up getting momentum anyway. So, and I just want to get out of this fight. I don't want another podunk town. I can already see him. He's like starting to go, and I just kind of roll right past his frustration, and I can see there's people who are like starting to get up in arms because I'm pushing myself way too hard. So I'm just going to burn the momentum, and that's going to let me. So I'm resetting it back to 2, and that gives me +2. So instead of just getting 2 supply, we get actually +4 supply. So it takes us both up to max. Yeah. I was hoping just for a weak hit, but of course I rolled like shit. So. And then you can do whatever you like. And would you like me to read the options to you again?
Yes, please.
Okay. So you can do the health, spirit, and supply. You can plan and take +2 momentum, or you can take a quest. You can envision what this community needs or what kind of trouble it's facing. And then we can roll on the oracles. And if you choose to help, you can swear an iron vow and get some pluses to it.
Yeah, no, I will take the plus momentum.
So take your, just go ahead and... Now, what you can do is you can just straight up take your +2, or you can try to push your luck like I did, rolling your heart, and then you can get potentially even more. Or you can just take +2. Okay. Yeah. Let's find out what this guy's name was, by the way. Let's his name. No, not Emmeline. We already have an Emmeline. Namba. Well, at first we thought it was this old dude. Actually, it's like this, it's the grandma that's back there. Because she has almost more facial hair than Boss does, but that's, a sign of power and strength. So we have Namba. And she, what is she? Is she like the leader of like this merchant group that we found? What do you think?
Sure.
I can roll a roll for her.
Okay, let's do it.
If we care, we can do that. Let's do it. I'm gonna do it. Okay, so it's a character roll. I should put this in the macro bar. What do we got? Oh my, okay. Cool.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm an international criminal. Okay. So Namba is a criminal. What does she deal in? Well, is she like a smuggler or something? Somebody.
Yeah, I was gonna say she's probably a smuggler, and maybe this town is new and so hopeful because it's been built by a bunch of smugglers who just didn't want to have anything to do with the other circles because they didn't want to have to pay for the tolls and taxes, and so they just created their own little hub.
Yeah, and maybe like we're looking around now, and everybody's kind of looking at us with this hungry look of like, are you still gonna try to tell us what we need to be doing here? You're in our town, bub. Maybe we're like, so look at the times. Maybe we should head on out of here.
Yeah, I've got some good plans here. We got our supplies. I think we're good to go.
It's been real.
Yep.
It's been real. Maybe we'll come back. Never. Okay, so let's go ahead and bounce. Cool.
Yep.
Okay, I have to close this one, I guess. Let's try this again, and we're good. Okay, so now let's go ahead and make our way. We have supplies back up to +5, looking good. I reset my momentum. Okay, and we set back off on the road. Looking great. Weak hit. See? Making progress already. So we bump our supply down again. So we're now at +4.
Good thing we got our supply.
Okay, and then let's go ahead and bump our progress up a little bit more. We're up to a 6 now. Okay, so maybe we're coming, closer, closer towards where the city is. Let's find out. So this section that we're in of section 1 is called, where is it? The Barrier Islands. I'm looking at the map here. Long chain of bleak islands parallels the ragged coast, sparsely populated by Ironlanders. Maybe this this road has like a section that goes off to, there's the one that goes up that way, and then there's another one that like kind of goes off, like in this direction.
Well, so isn't this the ragged coast?
Yeah, the whole section is the ragged coast. It's possible, like, just this whole thing is all just, cliffs and yeah, because well, let's see here. Yeah, the ragged coast.
Like islands off the side.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I read the wrong one. Ragged land of snow-capped cliffs overlooking blue waters. Ironlander settlements are located at the head of the fjords in the shelter of narrow valleys. Okay. Yeah. So like there's some roads that are going up here. So I'm just kind of I'm trying to picture what this looks like as we're going through. Is this like part of the road that goes over closer to maybe like where one of the cliffs are nearby the ocean, so you can actually see the ocean from where we're at now? That sounds good. Let's do that.
Why would you want to go near the ocean when you could be near the forest?
You don't have to go to well, it's because the forest has dangers there and beasts and terrible, scary things.
Whatever.
They're very scary. For everybody not Signe, the forest is very scary. Yeah. And I'm the one who's taking us there. That's what it was. So Boss was taking us there, and there was a path that went towards, really close to the forest, and it's actually it's not a shortcut, it's the main road. And then I was like, no, this way is actually much better, safer. We should totally
It's a shortcut.
It's a short long cut, and then we should go this way instead. This is not like in any way shorter. It's longer, but it takes us away from the forest, and Boss is very happy about that.
Signe is so bored.
Yeah, you're like, can we go in the water? No, there's monsters there. Okay, let's
cool. Let's do it anyway.
Let's go in there. Okay, so we're gonna take another. Speaking of monsters and water. Okay, so we're at a miss. Let's take a look here. On a miss, you are waylaid by a perilous event. Pay the price. Do you have a particular kind of perilous event in mind, or should we roll on some oracles?
Well, let's roll.
Okay. So let's take a look. Is this going to be... Well, let's find a location that we run into here. So let's do... Excuse me. Let me pop open the thingamabopper. Let me get the Oracle macros up. There we go. And I think this is a location, not a settlement. A location descriptor. Yeah, it sounds good. What do we got? Well, we know it's remote. Could you be a little more specific, Oracles? And it's
remote,
broken. Well, that's not the one I'm looking at. I'm thinking about, there's actually like an actual, here you go. The plains? No, that doesn't make sense. It's a fen. What is a fen? A fen is a... I want to know.
Google to the rescue.
I could push the button again. Location.
I am curious though. What is a fen?
I'm going to check right now. Oh,
the low and marshy or frequently flooded area of land.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's pretty much where we're at right now anyway. Okay. And there's some kind of a trouble here. Let's see. What kind of a trouble would we be running into? Should we do like a town trouble? Or should we do we think somebody is stuck here? Or do we think that there's like some kind of creature beast? Let's roll an action and a theme. Take
direction.
And direction.
I was going to say, maybe there's some sort of creature beast who has been beached in this marshy lowland that had previously flooded, and now it's kind of stuck there.
Oh, and it's taken this direction away from people who are trying to pass through. And maybe like up ahead, there's like a couple people that are waiting to go through, but they can't because there's this monster that's
they're just waiting for it to die slowly.
Yeah, pretty much, but it just won't. Okay, so Signe, this is kind of your thing. Do you want to?
Excellent.
How do you want to do this? We could just walk around it and just leave these people. I'm okay with that too.
No. We totally gotta take it. This is my thing. This is what I do. You walk up to people and demand things because
absolutely. You're special.
Whatever it is you are, and I kill things. So
cool. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, well, I'm gonna watch back here.
Yeah. Okay.
Super exciting.
So I'm trying to remember what my moves are.
Well, what do you want to do? Because you can always look for information. You can try to secure an advantage.
Yes.
You can.
I want to look for some information.
Okay, you can gather some information. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're gonna roll your plus wits.
Aha! All the wits.
Roll it.
No modifier.
Nice.
Wah, wah. Wait, okay. I think I have a thing.
What is your momentum up to right now? Oh, you mean you have like a special thing?
Like a special thing.
Oh, what special thing do you have?
What? Where did all of my... Oh, wait. No, that's not it. It's in assets. There we go.
Do you have a thing?
Do I have a thing? Oh, that's right. I took the other thing.
Oh, you took the less useful thing.
Never mind.
Useless. Okay, so you just miss.
Actually,
so you just miss. Okay. Well, you know what? Your investigation unearths a dire threat, or reveals an unwelcome truth that undermines your quest. You must pay the price. Do you have something in mind that is going to unearth a dire threat, or reveal an unwelcome truth?
If we don't kill this thing and move its body, it's going to lay eggs.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah. And then the whole place will be overrun, and this will never be a place that, people will never be able to take this direction again.
Ooh, that's not good. Okay, yeah. So we have to deal with this thing now. Oh, geez. Okay, and we probably can't just kill it, because it could have eggs in it, so we have to find some way to remove this thing. Ooh.
Yep.
Jeez. Okay.